Deserts of Makkah at dawn, awaken at dawn. The first rays of sunlight brush across golden dunes. The fire of idol worship flickers around the Kaaba, surrounded by stone idols and people lost in rituals that no longer hold meaning. The city of Makkah, a desert oasis bustling with traders, pilgrims, and tribes, surrounded by idolatry, injustice, and selfishness. A city alive with noise, yet lost in spiritual darkness. But in this same city, on the 12th of Rabiul Awal, 570 AD, during the year known as the Year of the Elephant, something extraordinary happened. And far away in the lands of Persia, the great fires that had burned for centuries, flames worshipped by kings, suddenly extinguished on their own. The ancient palace of Kisra trembled and cracked, and the deities inside the Kaaba fell into the ground. The world itself seemed to shudder, as if recognizing that something momentous had occurred. For on that blessed night in Makkah, a child was born, one whose light would dispel the world's darkness and illuminate the path of humanity for all time. The name given to him by his grandfather, Abdul Muttalib, was Muhammad, peace be upon him, the praiseworthy. Born in 570 CE, Muhammad entered a world already marked by miracles. That same year, Allah protected his sacred house from Abraham's mighty army, the skies filled with birds pelting stones upon elephants, a divine sign that the Kaaba and the child born that year were under the protection of the Almighty. Muhammad PBUH's father, Abdullah, had passed before his birth. Following the noble custom of the Arabs, his mother Hazrat Amina sent him to the open desert, to be nursed and raised among the Banu Sa'd, a tribe known for its pure language and strong character. His nurse was Halima al-Sa'diyah, who would soon witness blessings beyond imagination. From the moment she took him in her arms, her fortunes changed. The milk that had dried returned, her animals grew strong, and her land flourished. The young Muhammad, peace be upon him, brought barakah, divine blessing, wherever he went. At the age of 2, when he was weaned, Halima brought him back to his mother, Hazrat Amina. Out of her deep love for the child, Halima requested to keep him for a longer period. Hazrat Amina agreed, wishing to protect her beloved son from the plague that had spread in Makkah. So Muhammad, peace be upon him, returned with Halima to continue growing under her care. During his stay, a miraculous event occurred. The opening of his blessed chest by angels. They cleansed his heart, removing a black clot symbolizing evil, and filled it with faith and light. This event left a lasting mark, both physically and spiritually, on the young Muhammad, peace be upon him. For 6 years he lived in the open desert skies, breathing fresh air, growing in strength and purity. During the 6 years that he spent with the Banu Sa'd family of the Hawazin tribe, Muhammad, peace be upon him, became the most eloquent in Arabic language. There he learned patience, humility, and reflection, traits that would define his prophethood. When Muhammad, peace be upon him, turned 6, he returned to his mother Amina. Hazrat Amina decided to visit Yathrib, the resting place of her husband Abdullah and the home of her relatives. She took with her her beloved son and their faithful servant Ayman. After their visit, on the journey back toward Makkah, tragedy struck. Amina fell ill at a place called Abwa, halfway between Makkah and Medina. There, surrounded by silence and sand, she returned to her Lord. His earthly life began in loss. And this was just the beginning of Muhammad, peace be upon him, his worldly challenges. The 6-year-old boy stood beside her grave, his heart heavy with loss, yet his face serene. Ayman, the loyal servant, took his small hand and brought him safely back to Makkah. Muhammad, peace be upon him, was now an orphan. But these were not mere tragedies. They were divine preparations. Through loss, he learned endurance. Through pain, he discovered empathy.